Okay, next story is a post about Qwen 3.6. This is planning to open source Qwen 3.6, particularly medium size. There's this poll on what model size are you most anticipating. People are saying 27B is the winning vote. What is the impact of Qwen 27B?
This is a huge impact. So this eventually did get open sourced. It's kind of nice to save the post where they, solicited community feedback, and there was overwhelming support for that model. That model, by the way, is now available on Fireworks, not yet via serverless, but you can do a deployment, and it's dirt cheap. It's like $7 an hour. And I think, I haven't measured it yet, but I think the token speed should be fairly good given the size of the model. What is amazing about this model is that the previous giant 397 billion parameter, I believe, Qwen 3.5 model, and this model are pretty much on par. So a local model, a model you can run on your MacBook, quantized, but it's like, it's on par with previous, state-of-the-art Qwen models. And unquantized, you can launch it on a 2 GPU machine that it only costs you $7 an hour to run. I think that's going to make it a lot more feasible to do high token workflows, like with OpenSymphony. That was one of the deterrents when I started using it, was saying, oh man, I'm using 1 billion tokens a day. And this is, even if 97% of them are cached, and that's like really cheap, that still adds up when you're talking about 1 billion tokens a day. So now, if I could, rent something for $7 an hour and run it for 10 hours a day, $70 a day, much better than $1,000 a day.
And that's a lot of throughput. Well, have a look at, there was a thread here running local models on an M4 with 24 gigs of memory, as they were discussing some of these models here. And Qwen 3.6, one user here said that Qwen 3.6 found a complex authentication bug that GPT 3.4 missed part of. There's another thread here called Local AI Needs to Be the Norm. And here someone's reporting that they're running a quantized Qwen and Gemma on, a gaming rig, so RTX 3080. In this part, it would be heavily quantized to run on 12 gigs of VRAM. But still, the fact that you can do it is awesome.
I think as we move into multi-model orchestration, where you can have 80% of your token pushing be by, not a premium model, and then you have premium models do quality gates and code reviews and the initial planning and decomposition. I think that's going to change the economics drastically.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see that in an upcoming story later in the episode about how Uber blew through their Claude budget. I think we're going to both say, why were they doing that? It's like, they should take a lesson. You don't Uber Black everywhere, maybe on a date, but you don't Uber Black if you're just like by yourself going to the airport. All right. Anyway, here we go. Here's part of Simon Willison. He did a review of Qwen 3.6-27B, and this was April 22nd. So about like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And what did he say? Trying out the quantized version, running at Llama. And here is his famous pelican riding a bicycle benchmark. Doesn't look bad at all. I mean, a lot of the other models have generated.
It doesn't look like a local model, yeah.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. Like if you were making a kid's game, like that looks cute. That looks kind of fun. Doesn't look unrealistic at all. Reading at 52 tokens a second, generating 25 a second. This is pretty cool.
I mean, that's pretty good speed, for a local model that size. Gemini, Google has released Gemma 4 recently, and it's really great that there's this friendly competition. I call it friendly, with local models. And Gemma is more efficient than Qwen, quite a bit more. But Qwen 3.6 is a bit superior. So if you can run Qwen 3.6, you might have to quantize it a bit. You might have a little bit slower throughput, but the quality that you're getting, it's just mind blowing. Like a year ago, we wouldn't have thought, maybe people would have, but many people wouldn't have thought that now we would be having this level of a model running on a laptop.
That makes, yeah, absolutely. It's pretty neat to see, on the one hand, we're seeing the frontier get better and better and better, but then we get to use that gains locally. So that's really awesome.
And even if you're not using it locally, like I have a whole suite of development now on the roadmap for Open Symphony, but I think I can do the vast majority of that work using this model. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I mean, a lot of the work that I'm working on is with Kimi K2.6, which is, in terms of active parameters, what, about twice as big? So Kimi active parameters, 32 billion. It's, a total is 1 trillion.
But it's active, a trillion parameter model, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool to use the regular Kimi at home. But like, I'm so happy with the performance, and I've been using it on Fireworks AI with the Kimi 2.6 Turbo that we have. And when I was doing some work with Claude, I forgot how slow it was.
Yeah.
Kimi K2.6 on Fireworks Turbo is. Let's go on to the next.